come from a small town, so I know what a village is. I've seen. But yes, did not spend enough time there because studying outside and college and then work. So when we say that like professionals coming into politics trying to change it or trying to do something, it is one thing saying it and it's another thing doing it. For somebody who comes from a place who's seen a village, it was a difficult thing. It was not an easy thing to do in a place. I mean, when you say that professionals will come into politics and try and do something and try and make change, that is something like the tip of the iceberg, and trying to execute it on ground, to do it for months and to do it for more than a couple of months is something which requires a lot of courage. The people who follow through it and people who try and outlast that brings the most enriching experience. And for me, although I'd seen some bit of it, but then the kind of places I visited in Uttar Pradesh, the kind of places I lived, the kind of situations I faced, as a whole, I mean, you just realize that what you have been part of, or the ecosystem you've been part of, that is not even 1% of the India what you're talking about. And this is where everything lies, and these are the places where everything happens. So it's one of the most enriching experience in that terms, to know about your country, to know about what people feel. I mean, while you go on the field, it is the feeling of that one average Indian voter which you get to know. So when you're in a field, you're actually struggling to get a room where you can find a functioning fan, where you can find a functioning toilet. I mean, these are the kind of places you visit. So the kind of privileges you live with and you have been living with, I personally would say that you've been taking it for granted throughout our life. I think when you visit such places, then you know that, I mean, what have you been living with till then? There's this small little bit of satisfaction that you are feeling as an individual, as a group, that you have done something, you are part of something which is historic in its sense, and you had some role to play in it. I would not want to go into what role and how role, but you had that tiniest bit of role to play in it, and that was hugely satisfying. I think as a whole, like I said earlier as well, that everybody felt ecstatic of what they have done, because there were people from different backgrounds, leaving different things in their lives, doing different things in their life, and trying to come together and try and do this what as a group we were trying to do. Nobody knew that it will turn out to be something so good. Everybody had some inkling, and then you have that little butterfly stomach or little butterfly in your stomach, that what is going to happen next. So that was the feeling with the results when they started rolling in. So yeah. One of the biggest things which you get in this organization, which you see, if I have to define it in one line, it will be like this organization or this place is a microcosm of India.